Yeah, from a SEC point of view. So, as I think Chintaka mentioned, the primary role of the SEC is one is to give some protection to the investors and to make sure that there is an efficient market that is functioning for investors and the providers of capital and the users of capital to interact. And one of the things in the market is, just if I may just deviate slightly, see, any business requires money to function. It needs capital. So capital can be raised in two ways. You can go to the bank and borrow, or you can raise debt capital, or you can go for equity capital. So primarily, the exchange is there to enable businesses to raise capital directly from the investors. There are benefits of raising capital as opposed to going to debt. Today, I think many people find it easier to go to the bank and borrow rather than come to the capital markets and take money from the public. I think to some extent, I think many of these gentlemen illustrated that there are a lot of myths around the complexity in listing. These are, I would say, myths because what you perceive as rules, which are probably you're thinking that these are all uphill tasks to achieve or meet some of these rules. Actually, many of these rules are to protect some of the investors. They are not really rules to prevent people going and asking or getting money. So they are not really rules. Sometimes these very same conditions are there which the banks impose, but you don't consider them to be rules. So it's all about perception. Right? So they are not really rules. You go to the bank and you want to borrow money, I'm sure they ask you a lot of questions and a lot of details that you have to give, but you don't worry about it and you give. So same way you go to the public and ask for money, or don't you think that there would be some form of safety or some form of information that is required? So people generally think of these as rules and they think that these are inhibiting them from going to the market, but that's not the case. So the SEC is there to protect the investors, no doubt. It is there to ensure that the market is organized and run properly, but it is not there to inhibit the capital markets. So I think, as Chintaka explained, we are there to facilitate the smooth functioning of the capital markets.
Thank you, Manu.
If I may add one line to what Mr. Jayasinghe said, I mean, technically, I mean, as Chairman of the SEC upfront pointed out, I mean, we want to alleviate any fears anyone, I mean, you may have when it comes to listings. I mean, you may be thinking, I mean, as number of, I mean, speakers this evening pointed out clearly, listing is not expensive. Listing is not something a company cannot afford nowadays. It's not difficult on the other hand. It's not a cumbersome process. I mean, as the regulator, and I know Renuka will always ready to facilitate new listings. In that sense, I want to assure that coming to market, it's not difficult or expensive, Mr. Jayasinghe. If you may add one line on that.
Yeah, so again, this whole question of expense is in the minds of people, and it's to some extent some perception. But primarily, if you think about it, I think whether you list or go to a bank, the costs are sometimes transparent, sometimes they're hidden. You may not see the cost. So you go to a bank and borrow, these costs will be included inside the interest rate, which you will not know. Right? Whereas here, some of these costs may be upfront. So, but at the end of the day, cost of borrowing or cost of raising capital, there is a cost. No one is, I don't think anyone needs to be in an illusion saying that there is no cost. There is certain cost. And some of these, as I mentioned to requirements, costs, it's both ways. Say, if you're a person who is requiring capital, there are people who are providing the capital. So you have to safeguard them as well. So it's a balance. So that balance, sometimes you incur costs, but there are, whichever method you raise capital, the cost will be there.
Absolutely. Thank you, Manu.